Hello, music lovers. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on yet another video. I'm so excited. I woke up really early to get this done because who knew that the January roster would be so stacked? I swear, there's a new album coming out each week, and each week is an amazing one. Anyway, today we're talking about Queen Mother, okay? The queen of music that makes you feel things. Music that, I don't know, in an age where everyone just wants to talk about love songs, I feel like Aurora is an anomaly. An anomaly. I feel like she writes songs that are like stories and not just like, oh, I miss you, I love you. It gets a little boring. But not Aurora, not Miss Aurora. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. The album is called The Gods We Can Touch. Okay. She said, it's time that we focus on the magic that's actually around us. Let's stop thinking of magic as something that is extraterrestrial, something that is in a dimension that's beyond us. Let's look at the magic around things that we can touch, like trees. Trees are really magical. Like how that one seed can grow into this humongous towering fig. It's crazy. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. The first song off of this album is called The Forbidden Fruit of Eden, and I'm guessing she's taking us through the genesis of the world. She's taking us through, this is the beginning, right? Let's get into it. I can't hear. See? Also, her vocals are always on point. Yes. It's like the beginning of a movie. Ooh. I don't know what this album is gonna give. Like, are we gonna be dancing? Are we just gonna be thinking about how terrible humans are sometimes? What are we doing? Okay, we're moving on to the second track called Everything Matters. Okay. Oh. You're traveling fast like a bird in a dream. How does she think of that? Not the Chapiana. Excuse me? Not Aurora saying, I'm gonna give you hip hop. Yes. Everything matters, girl. You know, and she's not lying. I just that part. Yes. Yes. This is what I came here for. Yes. And what I like about this, the song is not hitting hard too much. We're still, it's giving like, let's ease into it. She said we're all interlinked, and this thing that you think as a human you're more important than other living organisms in the world is ridiculous. Everything is everything. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. I think she's singing in her native language. Because I have no idea what she said. Love the piano. I love I love a slow burn. What I love about it is she's very consistent in her message that everything in the world is important. And that's what she's saying. And perhaps she's saying that we are the gods and the gods are not something that we seek out. They are everywhere and we are everywhere, so we are the gods as well. So that's what I get from it. So the or the third track is called Giving Into the Love. This was a single, but I don't remember listening to it. Sounds like an advert. Like it's like you're getting ready for a war, like the big drums. Ooh. Woo. Hey. I see why this is a single. Yes. 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 It's my favorite part. Yes. You did that. You did that. Okay. Nah. This is brilliant. Yes. The piano in the back is doing a lot of work. Shout out to the piano player on this song. This song reminded me of the singer from the Cranberries. I think her name is Dolores. Y'all know the Cranberries. They're the band that sings, Do you have to let it linger? That singer and that band. This reminded me of that type of tonality for some reason. Sonically, it really woke me up. Not that Everything Matters didn't, but Everything Matters, was a cool, breezy, easy breezy. And this was like, we're going in. We're going in. This is not playtime. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Playtime is over. And we're going to Cure for Me next. Now, I do know this one. I do know this one. Hey. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go. 2. Ooh, the synths on this song. And what I like about this song is she's basically saying, I'm okay. Everyone wants to tell me what to fix. Oh, I can't even talk because it's so good. Everyone wants to tell me what to fix it, how I can be better, but I'm okay. Also, what sound is this? Does Aurora have a sound, like as far as like production wise? Because this is nothing like she's ever done before. I feel like Selena Gomez would make a song like this, especially back in like 2016, back in the Back to Me era. She would have made a song like this. This definitely gets a heart for me. We're moving on to the 5th track called You Keep Me Crawling. Maybe I'll recover if you set me free. Ooh. So you keep me crawling on my knees. Oh, you keep me crawling on my knees. Wow. Oh, she is singing. I think I'm getting... I don't know what's happening. Oh my god. I just have never heard her voice sound like that. Sounds like a gospel song. Oh, this is reminding me of the artist Birdie, especially during her era when she made Beautiful Lies. I feel like these, oh, I can't even talk, she sounds so good. These sounds and Birdie are so like, excuse me?
Giving into love should never hurt for me.
No, it
Giving
shouldn't.
into love should set me free.
Wow. Wow. I've never heard her sound like this. We know her to give us vocals, okay? Strong vocals, especially whimsical, airy vocals. Vocal backgrounds that are really, really interesting and cool. But on this song, especially the chorus, it sounded like a plea. It sounded like she was, I don't want to say crying for help, but she was just like frustrated off of like, why does this keep happening? Like, why do I keep crawling on my knees? And I know my girl is not, I mean, I know that she's intentional, right? So the fact that she says, Lord, you keep me crawling on my knees, that is, in my mind, a call to religions. Which religion? We won't go into that, but a call to religions on why are they just, why does everything have to be so constricted? Like, why does love have to hurt, or why does it have to have so much boundaries? Moving on to six, I can never say that number. Track number 6, Exists for Love. This is another one that's a single, so I think I know it, but I don't remember it.
They say there is a war.
This is
between the man and the woman.
Who said that? Anyway, this is more chilled, is what I was trying to say.
And then you take me in.
Ooh.
And everything in me begins to feel like I belong.
This melody, it's so good. I have chills.
And then I learned the truth, how everything good in life seems to lead back to you.
Wow.
For love,
This is a love song. This is how you do a love song.
like I exist for love.
This sounds like what the breeze is after a long hot day, and then you make it underneath like a very big tree. Sounds like this.
Forbidden from loving. The only thing that makes me whole, I know it sounds like a love, but you really need to know.
Wow. This song almost feels like her demonstrating what love should feel like. It should be gentle. It should hug you. She sounds so gentle. It's like she's sleeping. I mean, she's singing for someone to sleep. It's like a lullaby. It's beautiful. Wow. I'm shocked this was a single though, because it's very slow and just, very gentle. But then singles are not only made to be like party bangers, they're also made to like tell the people how the album is gonna sound. So maybe we're gonna get more of this, more sounds that are calm. We're moving on to the 7th track, Heathens. I do know this one. I reacted to it on my channel. So I love this. Also, by the way, You Keep Me Crawling and Exist for Love both get hearts. No questions. Excuse me? That is why we live like heathens. The sequencing of this album is very good because we moved from an acoustic song like Exists for Love, and Heathens is not necessarily acoustic. It has that like thumping bass, but it has very prominent acoustic guitars at the beginning. So the marriage of that's very, she working overtime. This is just a banger. Like there's no other way to explain it. I like the pace of this album so far. Like I'm not tired yet. We're going into the 8th track called The Innocent. Oh, we're going funky? Hey.
I've been a lion, but without its teeth. In the moonlight from the
A lion without its teeth? What? Girl, is she talking about sex? Talking about the innocent touch is never enough for the ones who love. What are you saying? This sounds like it was produced by the same person who did Kill For Me. Because it's so funky. Ooh. Yes. Never let me into your heart. You never let me into your heart. Is she saying because people are just so full of lust, they never allow each other to get to the heart? Feels like what she's saying. The ones who love, the ones who love. Oh, hey, hey. The first lines in the verse was just like, I've been a dancer, but without her feet. I've been a lion, but without its teeth. That really was a very striking image, and I love imagery in songwriting. There's also a line about I took you to the river and I watched you drown. Like what I like about Aurora's songwriting specifically is that she paints pictures with her songwriting. If you listen to the lyrics, you will see what she's talking about. Maybe you might not understand it, but you see it. Like it's not just words. Like you can construct a world around it. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the 9th track called Exhale, Inhale. Shoop Shoop. Shout out to Whitney Houston.
I was a moving thing before I was a human being. I was the tree before it fell, my dear.
See what I mean? I was the tree before it fell. You can see the tree falling.
If you could fly and be the bird, then you would see the forest bird, my dear.
Oh.
Come here, understand.
She sounds like she's talking to a child. She said if you were a bird, you could see the forest bird. I can see the fire. She's so... Nah, she's talented beyond belief, honestly.
Do you feel my hand
Ooh, that harmony is dangerous. This sounds like the calm after the storm. It might be the calm before. But after like the high octaneness of Heathens and the Innocent. This feels like a inhale, exhale. I was gonna say it feels like a fresh breath. Like you're like, okay. I put a heart next to it because it's so different from everything that we had, but it still makes sense in the album. So I like that. We're gonna move on to A Temporary High. I think this was a single. Ooh. That previous song might have been the Calm Before the Storm because this song sounds like it's going there. Howling. Yes. Excuse me? This sounds like what The Weeknd would hop on. Like if The Weeknd had to choose an Aurora song, he'd choose this one. Wow. She said, "Who are you without this person?" Ooh. That is a beautifully constructed chorus. Love is not a temporary high. And when you love, you better hope her love is not a temporary high. This has to have been a single. This is a single waiting to happen. I hope this gets a music video. I can see her running all over the place, her hair flying everywhere. The song tastes like, not blood, but something red, like strawberry jam, but like very intense and acidic strawberry jam. Okay, we're gonna move on to A Dangerous Thing, track 11.
Something about you is soft like an angel, and something
This is giving us acoustic, just like Exist for Love.
from the moment we met, you are a dangerous thing.
Okay.
There's no end to the fall, you keep on getting better. There's no love in the end.
Yes.
You call, I keep on losing feathers. There's no love in the end.
Ooh.
No love in the end. Something about you is warm and seductive. When you're with me, you're cold and abusive.
Oh no.
From the second we met, you are a dangerous
Cut him off, sis. Cut him off. We don't need no abusive. No, we don't play those games.
I keep forgetting.
There's no love to be. This was a single. This was released before the album. I didn't listen to it because I just wanted to listen to everything all together. But this is fantastic.
Without your help, I wonder why I haven't been silent. I know this is not love.
Come on, guitar.
There's no end to the fall, you keep on getting better. There's no love in the end. I hope you come.
I wish there was a violin that played the melody in the chorus that when she sang it, I feel like that would have just pushed it. But I like it.
I keep on losing feathers. I keep forgetting. There's no
Yes, that deserves a heart. I loved it. But there's a line in the chorus that says, I keep losing feathers and I keep forgetting that there's no love in the end. For me, I feel like that's she's basically saying as the relationship goes on, more of her guards are down. And when one is so enraptured, is that the word? Like when one is so in love and vulnerable, they don't see logic. And I feel like that's what she's saying. She's like, if I had all my feathers, if I had all the things that I that keep me sane and I've always had, I would see that this is just there's no way this can end well. But because all those defenses are down, I can't fight for myself really. Again, lyricist. Lyricist. We're gonna move on to the 12th track called Artemis. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Artemis. Artemis.
What will you do when she drinks the sea? Drown her in sorrow or let her be free?
Drinks the seed.
She's upset,
That sounds.
all her heart
Ooh.
is cold.
Da, 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 da. I was saying that sounds very suggestive. But anyway.
The mother made us a savage daughter. I always wondered why they all came back for more.
Shout out to the person playing that thing. I forgot what it's called. I want to call it a harp, but I know that's not correct. It's the thing where they do this. The thing that Stevie Wonder likes. Forgot what it's called.
What will you do when she takes your throne? Beg for her power, although her
Queen Tings.
the gods have made us a virgin hunter. I always wondered why
They come back.
came back for more. Came back for more.
Girl. That was a fun short song. A cute little narrative. Very sultry song. Very, it's like I don't know, it's like a snake. Like imagine a snake. The song sounds like a snake. Oh. Oh. That sounds scary.
I was given a heart before I was given a mind.
Ooh.
You can please, there's beauty in your peace.
A lot is happening in this song.
Before there was made a guardian rivers in your hands and whispering.
That rhythm in the like third section of the verse, so weird. Yes.
Come and feel love.
Yes.
Shout it.
Yes. Come on, build up. I can hear the bells. Do, 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 do. Can you imagine the song live? I feel like when she performs in like arenas and tours, touring this album, this might be her first, like the song that she starts out the performance with, because it sounds like the beginning of something. Like if this song was in the beginning of the album, I wouldn't be mad. Hey. I just read the lyrics, and there's a part where she says, I shouted for the ones who could never say, I won't feel the shame, mother. Can you break the chains, lover? Because you want to know what? I feel like we just live in shame so much. And for what? Like, honestly, life is just too hard on its own. And shame is just it's an unnecessary obstacle to life. It feels like something you have to overcome. And for what? Like, it literally doesn't exist. You create it in your mind. And you can refuse to feel shame. Obviously, that comes with you live in a society, and even if you refuse to feel it, people are still going to inflict it. Um, so that's, a tricky balance, but I get it. I get it, Miss Raw Raw. Moving on to the 14th track, This Could Be a Dream. Mm,
This could be a dream,
mm.
or it could be real.
Sounds like a dream.
Can I move you? Can I soothe you? Fear, could you trust
Sounds
us?
so
If I
lush.
prove it, there, oh, I need to know it too. I get back up and the wind is strong, but I wish I knew how it felt to run. And if you come back, you can take me home.
Ah, and then you bring in the violins.
But if I touch you, would you feel it? There, could I trust love? Even if I'm scared, oh,
Is
I
that
wish
like a
I
trumpet in the back?
could know you to give. Oh,
Yes.
I wish I could live like I know you to live, and I take
Me
me home. I get back up, and the wind is strong, but I wish I knew how it felt to run.
Yes.
And if you come back,
Could you take me Oh, the trumpet is doing so many things in the back. I can't imagine what this sounds like with headphones.
and I lift myself and I close my eyes. If you come back, will you take me home?
That was a sonic dream. And the song is called This Could Be a Dream. It felt like a dream. It felt there was just so much happening, but nothing was ever. Do you know the songs that sound like they could just not be loud? No matter how much you crank up the volume, the song is never gonna sound loud because everything's just so balanced. This is that song. We're gonna go into the 15th track called A Little Place called The Moon. Extraterrestrial stuff. Because I know this is the last song, it almost feels like where everything gets resolved in the movie and everyone is just, let's say everyone was separated in the movie and fighting. All the people are meeting up with their loved ones and they're just walking off to the sunset. It sounds like that so far. Oh my god, imagine this whole song is just full of ooh and no lyrics. That would be weird. Because it's been going on for a while. Sounds like someone's gargling, like mouthwash.
I can see it in my mind.
There are lyrics.
I can see them getting loud. I can dream about tomorrow.
Ooh.
We are going to
She took her time with the song. I can imagine that there's so many iterations of this song because it sounds so well made. Is it finished? Hold on. Wow. Like a dream about to bloom. We are going to the moon. I just want to say Aurora. I was gonna say I just want to say Aurora. If you're watching this, she probably not watching this, but you want to know what? Maybe she is. If you are, you should be proud of yourself. What you did here takes work, time, practice. It takes awareness to be able to hear all those sounds. There's not a single song I disliked. There are songs I liked more than others. Give it up to You Keep Me Crawling. Give it up to Cure for Me. Give it up to Exist for Love. Give it up to A Temporary High, excuse me. And give it up to A Little Place Called the Moon. But there's not a single song I didn't like. That chunk in the album, Cure for Me, You Keep Me Crawling, Exist for Love, unmatched. Unmatched. I'm sure there's so many things that I didn't hear that I'm probably gonna hear when I listen with my headphones. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear This Could Be a Dream with my headphones. I can't wait to hear Exhale Inhale with my headphones. I can't wait. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you have any comments, please comment down below. Subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.